everybody, a very good evening to all of you. And today I'm back on day 50. Yes, so I have completed two-thirds of the challenge because I have accepted the challenge for 75 days and it is 50th day without a single miss. So I'm very glad that I was able to do that. And as all of you know that right now I'm at my home, my own home where my family lives, where I had just came for festival on the eve of the Raksha Bandhan and celebrated it yesterday. But there is a tradition in the village that after every festival there is a tradition, or we can say custom, of inviting people on for lunch or maybe at dinners. So that is what I am today here for. So we have been invited for lunch, and so this is not about eating food and having snacks. It is all about gathering together, meeting all the people who are just gathered to celebrate the festival, where I met my cousins, my grandparents, the extended family, the whole family, right? Yes, so as I think you should actually see that it's raining here. You can see, not very heavily, but it's raining, a very kind of drizzle, which is making the weather cool and enjoyable. And yeah, this is our new home being constructed, and yes, this design of the house is of my father's choice. He wanted to build a home like this, so that's what's happening right now, and work is going on. So all the construction kind of things are spread all there. The sense is cat, and she is my mother, you can see here. Okay, so she's my mother. She's beautiful. Every mother is beautiful mother all there. But as she's she's closest to my heart, and even if I deny the fact, but it is a fact that she is the she's the closest person to my heart. Whenever I am away from my home, I actually miss her a lot, the most. And mother is mother. What to say about her? Every mother is the most beautiful person in people's life, and it should be, because they compromise a lot of things for our happiness, our well-being, our progress. They compromise on their own dreams. So yeah, that's all about her. But now, in the perspective of overall spoken English, what we are gonna do is that I'm gonna share few tips and techniques which I personally believe that can help somebody to take their spoken English to a next level. you know. So I won't be claiming the fact that they are fast and hard rules. They are going to work 100% for everybody same. No, it is not like that. See, language or a person's proficiency on any skill, it may be a spoken English or any language, or it may be interpersonal skills, they vary person to person, right? Everybody has their own level at any skill. Everybody has their own way of learning. So yes, I'm gonna share some techniques and tips which might be helpful, but in my opinion they are helpful a lot for me personally. Okay, so let's start with the very first thing that I observed, in past 2 to 3 months, that reading can be of great helpful. Yes, I'm not saying that reading only can make you a pro in any language, may it be a English or Hindi language or any local language of any area. No, it's not like this. But what happens when we read something or when we read a story, we get to know, get to know the idea and the way of conveying your message, right? You learn the way that, oh, it's like this, so this particular opinion could be shared or can be shared in this way. And apart from just understanding the way of conveying your message, what you can understand from reading is where to start. For example, you have to start a story. You want to share something, some event of your past. So where you should begin from and what you should include in that. For example, you have to you have to design the story in few segments. For example, the introductory segment, and then we have main body things, right? Apart from that, what you can include in your story is that some your own opinions, right? You can share that what you think about a particular thing. Okay, so that is something. Apart from this, the last portion of your story is going to be in form of conclusions. You have to frame such statements, such sentences, or whatever the whole story, depending on that. So conclusion, that what you think about it and what people should, what's your intention of sharing that story with anybody. So that's how you conclude a story. And apart from getting the idea about the sequence of a story, what you can be benefited from reading is your way of expression. Okay, so that's what you understand from conveying the message, the way, okay, the manner in which you can convey whatever your message is. Apart from this, reading can engage you in thinking in English. Particularly if we talk about getting a command on spoken English, when it comes to reading, it can be great helpful when it comes to thinking in English. So these were few things that I personally believe that you can take advantage of these things by just single one thing, that is reading. So I hope that whatever I spoke about reading was worth listening, worth speaking, and I hope that if you a reader, you must be agreeing to what I said. So with this, now I would have to wind up this session here. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye. Stay tuned.